everyone, this is Kimmy Wyatt and welcome to this video. Okay, y'all, I had to cross over this way to show y'all, give y'all a better view of all this land right here. You can even go around this corner. Kimmy, what are you talking about? Y'all, I'm not going to show you this bus stop, but I'm at a bus stop and this is not the bus stop that I need to be at. I need to be across the street. You can see my bags over there, right there. Okay, but lots of traffic, busy, very busy street, no traffic. And I had to cross over to give you guys a better view of what I was talking about when I tell you guys to go somewhere in private and talk on your phone whenever possible. This is a perfect example. If you're waiting on the bus, I almost did it again, showing the bus stop. If you're waiting on the bus, you guys, all right, sidewalk, street, okay, if you're waiting on the bus, look at all this land. Even if you're not waiting on the bus, this is a residential area. See the homes, residential, commercial. I would literally come over here to make my phone calls and then cross back over. Okay, which is something I better do. I'm running. And I'll show you that area once I get across here so you can see it at a distance. Actually, I can show it to you now. I'm trying not to show the bus stop. Just a moment. Let me get back across here. I looked up. I just called DART, Dallas Area Rapid Transit, and asked them a couple of questions about these two bus stops because I really can catch either one of the buses. And I just left somewhere and I saw a bus leave and I was like, oh my God, I just missed that one. But you guys, from across the street, you see the bus stop right here? This is just an example. That's the bus stop right there. Look at all that land, man. You mean to tell me you can't go make a phone call over there? Because there's too much going on. So you guys start finding places. Now, let me back up. First of all, like, share, subscribe, comment, ding. Thank you guys so much for your support, all of that. And I also want, as a side note, you guys, gang stalking victims, targeted individuals, it's hard for us to make money. It really is. It really is, because we can't, I'm not going to even go over that again. I don't have press for time. The bus is about to come. But the least you can do, you guys, is support gang stalking victims. And there are plenty of us and targeted individuals who are on platforms, who are on social media, and they're doing something. They're trying to make money by subscribing or following their content, okay? YouTube, as an example, you get the subscribers, you get the money. Just to sum that up, okay? You start getting the money. It's not going to be a substantial amount initially, you know that. But who's to say? I don't know what you got going on, and you don't know you may not know what they have going on initially. Well, you may not know what they have going on because that's the reason for subscribing. But what I'm saying is, it just depends on the content, and moving right along, with the content and everything, because they can get the subscribers and immediately start making money, So if they're that bad, if they're badass like that, they can go for it. But what I'm saying to end this part, subscribe to people's channels, man, because it's free. Basically, it's not basically free. Basically, it's free. There's no money coming out of that. Now, let me get back to this before my bus comes. I'm going to show you. Hold on. Let me back up even more. Okay. Look at all this land, man. Busy street. They cannot. The police would get them. They can't. In other words, they can stop right here pretending like something's wrong with their vehicle. Okay. Over there. And put their flashers on, you're going to see them. That's the bus stop. That's the land. You're going to see them. And don't stand in the same spot. I call it the walk and talk. Walk and talk. The walk and talk. The walk and talk. Like pretend like you're at the bus stop if you're not. Chances are you may be. And it doesn't have to be a bus stop. This is an example. Go to an open space to sum this up and make your phone conversations, you guys. I always say, look up, child. There's a song by Lauren Daigle, D-A-I-G-L-E or G-A-L. I think it's G-L-E. One of my favorite singers. And she has a song called Look Up Child, C-H-I-L-D. Check it out. And for the record, I was one of the first people posting Lauren Daigle's songs on social media because not only can she sing, she sounds just like Adele, okay? Literally. Who is a bad $$sign singer, okay? So this is the example, y'all. Now, we'll get back to someone stopping. First of all, you're going to probably know they're your gang stalkers because they're going to see you talking on the phone, if they do, and they're going to put the flashers on. You guys, gang stalking victims know what I'm talking about. They're going to put the little flashers on and follow you every to see what the hell you're doing. Pull their phone out to try to hack in your phone, blah, 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 blah. Now, you're going to see all that. You can even call the police. I'm a gang stalking victim. I'm way in this field making a phone call, waiting on the bus. They should not be stopping right here. Make sure it's your gang stalkers, you guys, though. Don't you know what I'm saying? Here comes my bus, y'all. Just make sure it's your gang stalkers. But I'm going to go. All right. But like I said, it would be very obvious for them to stop right here. You would see them. So they're probably not going to do that. Okay, my bus is here. Smooches, hasta la vista, Buenos Aires, buenas noches, arrivederci, au revoir, salida. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split your ciao bella, smooches gotta go. Bye.